Hello. This video will demonstrate some of the basics for using McGraw-Hill Connect with your Blackboard course. When you log into your Blackboard course, either English 092 College Reading Strategies or English 093 College Writing Strategies, you will see a Connect Assignments tab on the left-hand side. This is where all of your assignments are. By clicking on this tab, you will see all of the modules that will be completed throughout the semester. The first time you do this in either class, you're going to need to register for Connect. This can be done simply by pressing on the Orientation button, and it will prompt you to register. You'll notice here on the left-hand side, there is a student guide to register for Connect. This is a PDF that will walk you through step-by-step on the registration process. Once you're registered for Connect, you would log back into Blackboard. Again, click on this Connect Assignments tab, and then click on whichever module you're going to be working on. When you're in Connect and you click on any tab, it will open up all of the assignments within that module. So in the Orientation module, you can see here there are 5 different assignments to complete. There are several different types of assignments that you'll come into contact with in both English 092 and English 093. One of them is called homework. It's labeled this because it is a short assignment that typically has between approximately 5 and 10 questions, and it can be done in a very short amount of time. To do any assignment in Connect, you would click on the blue button and then click on Begin. Once you do that, you'll get some information about the assignment. It will tell you how many points the assignment is worth, what the due date is. It will also tell you how many questions there are, and if you have previously gone into this assignment but did not finish, it will tell you how many questions still need to be answered. Once you're ready to start the assignment, you can click on Continue, and you can complete your assignment. You will also see some quizzes in the class. This works the same way. Again, it will tell you how many points it is, the due date, and how many questions. This type of assignment is called a power of process, and you'll know that it's power of process by the wheel that shows here. These assignments are a little bit different than the homework assignments. You'll have some instructions. It will let you know what you're going to be doing. Again, the due date. When you're ready to start the assignment, click on Start. When you see this icon, you'll know that you are doing a power of process assignment. A power of process assignment requires you to do a reading and answer some questions about it. Again, as with any of the assignments, click on Begin when you're ready to start. You'll have a short amount of instructions. Once you're ready to start, click here, and this wheel will pop up every time. So what we know when we see this wheel is that we have 4 different sections of this assignment to complete. We know that we have a before reading question. We have something that we can do during the reading, and then we have 2 questions after the reading. These can be done in any order. Whichever one you choose to complete first, you would click on that, and it will open up a text box for you. This one is asking you to look at the title, author, headings, paragraph, and some other key components within the text that you're going to be reading. Whenever you click on any question in the Power of Process assignment, if you scroll underneath your question, you will see the reading or the article that you're supposed to complete. So all of your answers will be based on this reading here. You would type your response in this text box. And when it is complete, click Save. The wheel will come back up. The one that you just completed will fade in color a little bit, and you can click on the next one. This particular question is asking you to look for some vocabulary words. This works a little different. Rather than typing the answer in a box, you're going to come down to your article. You're going to click on the word that you want to define, and then click on this box here, and you can type in your definition and save it. And you can continue that until you're finished. Once that is finished, you can click save. And again, that wheel will come back up. Please notice when you're doing these questions, some of them have a length for you. So this particular one is asking you to write a paragraph of at least 5 sentences. Make sure that you are reading those instructions so that you're completing each question the proper way. You can write your paragraph here and save. So there's one more to do. You're going to type in your response. Again, click save. You'll notice that this middle part is now highlighted in green. When you click on this, it's asking you how you went about the order of the assignment. So why did you choose which question first? It's asking you to look at your strategies. So you can write in a few sentences to answer those questions. And when you're finished with that, you can click save again. Once you complete that middle button, all of your responses will show for you here. It will tell you your response. If you want to edit your response at all, you just need to click on it, and it will bring you back to that same text box. You can type your responses in, save it, and you'll see that back here again. So once you go through all of this and you're happy with your assignment and you want to submit it for a grade, you would click on the Submit Assignment button and it will get submitted to your instructor. If at any time you want to leave the assignment because you can't finish it, or you want to come back to it to double check everything before you submit it, you can just come here to the top of the screen, click on Exit, and it will save all of your work for you, and you can go back into it at a later time. So moving forward to this icon, which stands for Achieve. These Achieve assignments work a little bit different than other assignments. Every time you go in, you're going to get some instructions. Once you're comfortable, you can click through this. It's going to tell you again when your deadline is. It's going to highlight on this list which one you just chose to work on, and you're going to click on the arrow. This is going to give you some information about your assignment. It's going to tell you what you're going to be learning about in this particular assignment. There's also some information here. If you prefer to listen to her speak and tell you this information, just click on this button.
This adaptive.
When you're ready to start, click OK. The way these assignments work is every time you answer a question, you are going to choose one of these 4 options down at the bottom. So if you're looking at this question, highlight the phrase in the sentence that contains figurative language. And you click on this. And you're pretty sure that you know it. Then you would click on I know it. If you're not sure and you're trying to make an educated guess, you might say that you have no idea or you're unsure. By answering the question and then choosing one of these options, the computer program will work with your answers to come up with a plan that will help you get the most out of this assignment. Once you click on your response, it's going to tell you if you got it correct. Once you're all set, you can click OK. It will move you to the next question. Every time you get a response correct, you'll notice down here this assignment progress will move forward. So I'm at 10% right now. Once you're at 100% for the assignment, you have completed it. So if I just make some guesses, and I'm just going to move these into these boxes so that you can see what happens if you get something incorrect. So it's going to show me here that these are all incorrect. You'll notice over here, there's some suggested resources. So anytime you get something incorrect, these will be available for you. There might be a video there, or there might be some other information. There's usually a slide. You can click on that. Again, you can click on this to listen to her speak, and it's going to ask you to read through this information. The reason it's giving you this is because you got the question incorrect. It wants to reinforce what you are learning in this particular assignment. Once you go through all of those, you can click OK, and it will move you to the next assignment. It will move you to the next question. So you notice there's different types of assignments here. You'll notice that there's different types of questions and different ways to answer the question. Okay. Again, there are a couple that are incorrect. It will tell you the correct answer so that you're able to look back and understand why this is a simile and why it is not a metaphor. Again, you'll have slides here so that you'll be able to do some reinforcing. When you've finished with that, you can click OK and continue to move forward. The questions will differ. Some will be like this with clicking on different answers. Some will be matching, as you just saw. Again, once you get to 100%, you've completed the assignment. If you choose to stop the assignment because you can't finish it at the moment, you would go over to your menu button and just click on Leave Assignment. Next time you go into that assignment, it will pick you up at the same percentage of completion that you stopped. Some of the other types of assignments that you'll see in both English 092 and English 093 is some readings. So this book icon signifies that you will be brought into a reading assignment. And you simply will read through this information before you start on your assignment. Towards the end of English 092 specifically, you will see here there is a reading assignment, and then there's a writing assignment based on that reading assignment. So there's some instructions. It's telling you to read that article and then write a summary of the article. It's telling you how long your summary should be. When you've completed your assignment, you can come back to here to submit it. So the best ways to write your assignment are either on a Word document or a Google document. Both can be submitted in here by clicking on Beginning. If you need to see your instructions again to be sure that you've completed your assignment correctly, you can use the drop-down arrow to do that. If you're submitting a Word document, you would scroll down here, choose Files, and you would find your document on your computer and attach it here. If you are going to include a Google Doc, you would need to create a link that is shareable and your instructor would be able to open it, and you would copy and paste your link here. In Blackboard, there are instructions how to do both. So you could come back to Blackboard and you could look and see how to attach a Word document and how to submit a Google Doc. One thing that's important to note on these writing assignments is one of these two options needs to be attached, and that you cannot copy and paste your work into this text box. The only thing that should be in this text box should be a Google Doc link if that's what you chose to use. Once you have either one of those attached, you would come up here and you would submit your assignment. Again, if you decide that you're not ready to do that yet, then you can exit and come back to your work later. In English 093, you will see this used quite a bit, where you have your writing drafts and your final copies. So you would have your information about your assignment. Again, you would click on Begin, and you would see this same screen where you would either choose a file as a Word document or copy and paste a link to your Google Doc based on the instructions in Blackboard. Just to wrap up, when logging into Blackboard, you will see a Connect Assignments tab in both English 092 and English 093. This is where all of your assignments will be found for the course. There's a how-to for students in both courses that shows you how to attach a Google Doc or a Word doc, as well as seeing your feedback in the classroom. In English 093, which is the college writing strategies, please note that there are module resources for you to use as well. These could be simple PowerPoints and also some information that is helpful to the topics that you're working on in your modules. Please be sure to contact your instructor if you have any questions throughout the semester. Good luck this semester in this course and all of your courses.